one of the things that drives my comedy
Yeah.
is tremendous insecurity that I'm not funny. Even though I know I'm really funny, it's a paradox. Like, I know I'm really funny, and I know that's the thing I do. But when I get up in front of people, I have such like fear that my funniness is not going to come through because I have to stick to material sometimes. Like doing this festival, and my first time here overseas, I'm like, let me go with what works. You know what I mean? Like, I better do. And I've developed the show. This is like my 22nd night or whatever, and it's gotten to the point where I really know what to do, as far as material. But what I really love to do is just drop the lines and just kind of talk about what I'm feeling, you know what I mean, in an emotional way, and that's how I hook into my comedy, is to like get emotional about it. Like, I'm not one of these comedians who can just kind of do one-liners like I don't know who, just like little one-liners. I'm a guy who has to come on stage and bring my emotions to it.
I really noticed that you completely commit.
Right. I have to. If I don't commit, then I kind of fade away. Like, I don't know what that is, but I have to come on stage and really engage myself emotionally. And once I do that, if I can stay engaged emotionally, then I find this place within me. Like, some people think I'm actually really rageful, but my rage is really kind of like a cartoon, I feel like.
I feel it's dramatic.
It's what?
Dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm exaggerating, and the exaggeration of the anger I grew up with. Like, my dad was an angry guy who was Sicilian, and he was very operatic emotionally. And so I think what I try to do is, like, just take emotion to a ridiculous level. Like, what if we all, like that bit I did today, that was an improv, but I don't know if it was going over that well, about what if everybody was drunk all the time, and like you walked into a bank and people were like, how the fuck you doing? Do you want an open account? You know what I mean? That kind of thing where everything is heightened. I feel like everything should be heightened in stand-up comedy.
The first thing that you did tonight that I found hilarious was where it's weird. It was like when you stood at the end of the stage and you were just like looking, and it was just...
Is that right?
Hilarious.
Yeah, just a look I was giving?
It was just a look, and it was hilarious.
That's good feedback to get, because...
It was so funny.
Because I would love to do more stuff like that, because one thing about being so emotional on stage and doing a long run like this, like this is the 22nd night in 23 days or whatever, is my voice is getting very scratchy, and thin. So I would like to do more things where I'm just like looking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. It went up a notch. Because sometimes comedy is funny and sometimes it's hilarious.
Right.
Yeah, and so that was when you went from being funny to being hilarious. And also, I noticed people are laughing at different things in your set as well, aren't they? That's interesting.
I know, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be like little laughters here and there. I don't know what that's about, just different. I don't know what that's about. It's been a learning experience for me here. In the States, where I'm used to performing, I kind of know where the laughs are going to be. But here it's been a little different.
I was wondering about it, and I was wondering if it was maybe the subjective emotional hooks. Because the audience is diverse, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe they relate to different things.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Yeah, probably.
I haven't a clue.
But that is an interesting thing, and sometimes it even throws off my timing. If, all of a sudden someone it's funny to me, but like I'll be on to the next thing and then I hear a laughter from the previous thing and I'm like, it throws off my timing a little bit. Yeah.
So what are you doing next after this? Because you've only got how many more nights? One more night?
I wish. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Oh,
three
okay,
more nights.
3 more nights, yeah.
I want it to be over. I'm homesick. But
Oh gosh, I bet you are.
yeah, because I went to Dublin
Yeah.
before this and did
Yeah.
the Vodafone Comedy Festival. And before that, I was taping a show in the States called Adult Swim, which is just this funny thing about living in hell. It's a network called Adult Swim. But I'm going to do, as soon as I get back to LA, there's an LA comedy festival called Riot. I'm doing that. Then I'm going to go to Vancouver in October. I have a documentary out about me.
Oh, wow, do you?
Do you know it? It's called The Bitter Buddha.
Oh my god.
And this guy
The Bitter Buddha. Is that like
Yep.
you?
Yeah,
Is it?
because I used to, not used to, I tried to meditate, but I'm so pissed. And, so my friend Sean Conroy from the United States dubbed me the Bitter Buddha.
Did you?
And I love Buddhism.
Yeah.
I love that whole, I love Buddhism. But, what am I going to do? So I got, festivals in Vancouver and LA, and since I've been now to the UK and I've met all these people, they want me to do all these festivals. They want me to do book, like I could do a nice UK tour, and I'm going to try to get, and I'm going to try get that together. People in Bath and Manchester and the UK Comedy Store and maybe the Soho Theatre. Like I got to figure out when though, because I want to go home and like chill out for a while.
Yeah, I could see you doing really well in the UK.
Yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
really. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people have told me.
Maybe that's your Italian blood.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
The European blood.
Yeah, because the complexity, because we like that.
Yeah, yeah. I may find out that I'm more accepted in the UK than I am in the States. I mean, I have a lot of fans in the States, but out here it's been great.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, it's been.
We do. We love you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah.